Thank you, Mr. Horo, and your fine orchestra. At this time, I'd like you to stand, and we will pledge our allegiance to the flag and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Good evening, parents, students, and friends, and staff. It's human nature that we would all like to receive awards. And when we do, it is a visual proof that somebody has recognized how hard we've tried. Often working alone is extremely difficult. Sometimes you get so tired that we think, why bother? Why go through all this study and work and pain? Who cares anyhow? The answer is here tonight. We do. We who are gathered here this evening care about hard and thankless work. We care about perfection. We care about trying. Tonight, many awards will be given for effort in a number of areas. Whether for academic achievement, citizenship, or any other area of awards that you will see presented here, these are awards that have been won by those who will receive them. To you students, I say that when you step up here tonight, know that we understand the work in the classroom and in all aspects of your school life that went into this moment. In our small way, this is our opportunity to say thank you. Thank you for trying, and thank you for not giving up. Tonight's your night, so enjoy it. At this time, I would like to present to you this evening's speaker, Dr. Barbara Urbano, DDS. Dr. Urbano graduated from Norristown Area High School in 1975. While a student, she was a member of the National Honor Society in both junior and senior years. She attended Muhlenberg College in Allentown, PA, and graduated magna cum laude in 1979. She also attended Temple University School of Dentistry from 1979 to 1983. Since 1983, she's been working in private practice, and in February, Dr. Urbano opened her own dentistry office on South Trooper Road. Right, Doctor? She has participated in our Career Awareness Days program several times. It is my pleasure to introduce to you now Dr. Barbara Urbano.
Thank you very much. I'm very delighted and honored to have been invited to share with this celebration tonight. I also do have a correction to make. I did open my private practice in February of '88, so I'm very proud to have been in business for 2.5 years now, and I have learned much from that as well. This is truly a celebration. Here we have a group of students who have shown their desire and motivation to succeed, and each and every one of you deserves congratulations. But let's not forget all the other people that have helped and influenced you in achieving that success. These are the people in your support group. These are your parents, family members, your friends, relatives, instructors at Norristown High, guidance counselors at Norristown High. They all care about you, and I'm sure they are as much a part of your success as well. And remember that. Upon your graduation, I'm very proud that you and I will be fellow alumni of Norristown Area High School. I know it must be very, very difficult at this time in your lives to decide what you'd like to do with the rest of your life. But my best advice to you would be select where your interests and natural abilities are and go towards that direction. I was very fortunate that I decided that I wanted to be a dentist in 11th grade, and within 9 years I realized that goal. I had a natural interest in biology and nature. I enjoyed working with people and helping people, and I had a natural talent for arts and crafts. And I could just imagine myself as a dentist. And I thank the challenges that my profession has given me to allow me to develop my potential as a human being and to reach my potentials and develop self-esteem. I have not been disappointed in my career choice, and I've been practicing dentistry for 7 years now. And I contribute, of course, my professional career to a lot of my successes. However, that's not everything. I know in my heart that there's a lot more involved in my personal success today that deserves mentioning. My parents always placed a very, very high priority upon education. And also, my parents had, and do have today, a very positive work attitude. While I was growing up, I observed that they took great pride in doing a job very well, as conscientiously and as thoroughly as possible. And fortunately for me, I absorbed that positive work attitude. So, I believe the value that in education, that positive work attitude, my own perseverance, discipline, a nurturing support group, and the willingness to challenge myself, yes, to have many frustrating moments and even fail if necessary to achieve my human potential. I challenge each and every student in the audience that consider that you can have personal success now. Many of you will look back 10 to 15 years from now and realize how your priorities and values have changed. That's a part of growing up. We all did that, and it's a part of maturing. However, I challenge each and every student to consider not to wait 10 to 15 years to pass by. You can have personal success now. I have tried to develop 4 concepts or ideas for my personal success. I know that there are a lot more to be considered, but for your sake, I've narrowed it down to 4, and I'd like to offer them to you now. Key to developing personal success, and actually before I talk about this, I forgot to mention what is success, and that is very, very important. To many people, success is lots of money, lots of power, lots of prestige, and the obvious signs of materialistic splendor, expensive cars, expensive clothes, expensive homes, and month-long vacations to Europe. That sounds very, very nice, and it is true that many successful people have all that. But I offer and contend that a lot of people, including myself, know in our hearts that success happens to you on the inside and not the outside. Personal success has more to do with human potential and self-esteem, and I know that each and every one of you students can have that now. So, the 4 concepts or ideas I will offer to you right now. The first concept or idea is that each and every one of you is special and make a difference. The sooner you realize that, the more meaningful your life will be. You have a responsibility to yourself and to others to show the world, to influence others in a positive manner. You need to know that whether you like it or not, and whether you want to or not, your actions and behavior will influence at least one other person, probably more. And you have a responsibility to yourself and to others to at least influence them for the good and for the positive. That means to have a very positive work attitude, to be conscientious and honest in your dealings with people, to respect and honor people, and to challenge yourself, to be courageous enough to find your potentials and develop your self-esteem. If everyone thought this way, it would be wonderful. We would not have a lot of the crimes and acts of violence that people commit against one another. If just one person took responsibility for their actions and knew how their behavior and actions influence and affect other people, we wouldn't have a lot of the things that we read about in the local newspaper and that really disgust us. So I ask each and every one of you that you really value and appreciate that you make a difference, and to really understand that. The second concept or idea behind personal success, as I have defined it, which is human potential and self-esteem, is communication skills. Learn to develop your effective communication skills, because communication is a part of every aspect of your lives, at work, at play, at home, and at school. You need to know how to effectively communicate your wants and needs, and also consider the wants and needs of other people. When I wanted to learn more about communication skills, I was advised to read Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. It sounds a bit corny, but for me, it was a starting point. And a part of communication skills is understanding and realizing that every human being wants and needs the same things. 2 of those are respect and honesty. Everyone, regardless of socioeconomic, ethnic, or religious orientation, wants and needs respect and honesty. Begin with this, and you will begin to know more about effectively communicating with other people. The third aspect of personal success, as I have defined it, as human potential and self-esteem, is having a nurturing support group. You need a support group, I need a support group, your parents need a support group, your instructors at Norristown High need a support group. I don't mean financial support here, I mean the intangible support. For instance, those words of praise and encouragement. They listen to you, they hear you, they are a sounding board for your ideas and concerns. They believe in you more than you believe in yourself. You need them, and I want you to value their support. And I challenge each and every one of the students that as you can value their support, please give it back in return, because they do need it. My support group consists of my husband, my parents, my sister, my friends, my patients, and my employees, and I truly value that support. The fourth aspect of personal success is because that I am in the health professional field, I value a healthy lifestyle. I know that respect for the mind, the body, and the spirit are very, very important to achieving your maximum potential as a human being. We all know about certain behaviors that we have that may be out of our control that take away from our health. We do know about the eating disorders that many people suffer from, such as anorexia and bulimia. We know how drug abuse and alcoholism and other forms of unhealthy behaviors do take away from our vitality and stamina to give the world and ourselves our maximum potential. And I challenge each and every one of the students to please respect your body, your mind, and your spirit so that you can achieve your maximum potentials. Now, I've gone over these 4 things, and I hope that you find them meaningful. I know that to many of you, you have already shown your personal success. You will be awarded tonight, and I congratulate each and every one of you. I hope that several years from now, you'll return to Norristown High and share this stage and be behind this podium so that you can share your message and help the students sitting in the audience. I hope that you can help them as much as that I hope that I have helped you tonight. And I thank you for inviting me. Thank you very much.
The Bausch and Lomb Science Award. It's presented to a junior who has completed 3 years of science with an outstanding performance in each of the 3 subjects. The recipient this year is David Borzillo.
The Brown University Award is presented to a junior with distinguished achievement in English, Glenn Martin.
The Danforth Foundation Leadership Award is presented to 2 members of the junior class who are noted for personal integrity and motivation for leadership. The recipients are Colleen Gray and Jackie Nauer.
The award for the Daughters of the American Revolution, the purpose of it is for someone who has outstanding work in American history. I was going to make one comment. As a substitute social studies teacher for 11th grade class a few weeks ago, the video was in the 1960s, and we watched the Berlin Wall come down. That was history for those students. Those same 11th grade students within the last 6 months I probably said the wrong words, but the Berlin Wall came down. They either saw it, they heard it, or they read it. So at this time, the awards for the DAR will go to a 9th grade student by the name of Sarah Toes and to 11th grade student by the name of Wendy Smith.
United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award is presented for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership as a high school athlete. The award is presented to, forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, Jeffrey Cianculi.
I'm not Dr. Sandler, but she regrets not having the opportunity to be here tonight. The Elmira College Key Award is presented to a student in the junior year who ranks in the top 10% of the class and demonstrates school and community leadership. Amy Nicholas. The Harvard Club of Philadelphia Award is presented to a junior who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement with accomplishment in one or more other fields. Wendy Smith.
The Norristown Area Teachers Club Awards are given to a boy and a girl in the 9th, 10th, and 11th grade who have shown a positive attitude towards school, academic spirit, and achievement through hard work. Our 9th grade award winners are Deidre Rhodes and Sung Lee. Our 10th grade award winners are George Johnson and Amy Russell. Our 11th grade winners are Makia Riggins and David Lucas. We will see that they get their awards tomorrow.
As advisor of the Math Club, I'm here to recognize tonight the students in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade who scored highest in our yearly competition in the Pennsylvania Math League. I give all of the students on that team a lot of credit because, first of all, they have to put themselves on the line because all of the students that are here tonight, well, none of them have had the background to do everything that's on the test. The test covers things through trig and analysis in high school, and in the case of the 9th grade person especially, there is a lot of information that she's never even seen. And so they're really good students who go into a test not even knowing a lot of the material, and I'm really proud of them for being willing to do that. The 9th grade recipient is Sarah Tose. The 10th grade recipient is Cheryl Strong. And the 11th grade recipient is Elena Kuppengood. By the way, if there is anyone out there who really believes the myth that girls can't do good in math, look at this group. And we do have a lot of fellows in the team, too.
The Rensselaer Medal is presented to a member of the junior class who has achieved outstandingly in both science and mathematics. The recipient is Glenn Martin.
The Society of Women Engineers Award is presented to 3 top-ranked women in the junior class in both science and mathematics. Recipients must have completed 3 years of science and 3 years of mathematics with distinction. This year's award recipients are Elena Kuppengood, Rupa Roy Chowdhury, and Kathy Wu.
On behalf of the Conversational Club of Norristown, it is my pleasure to present the Virginia D. Gable Award to a member of the junior class who, in the opinion of the teachers of the English department, exhibits excellence and promise in creative writing. A certificate and check for $50 are presented this year to Michael Purry.
I am pleased to present the Xerox Award in Humanities to a member of the junior class who has demonstrated leadership, service, and achievement in Humanities English and Social Studies, and he is also a dedicated musician, and that is Mark Shuchuk.
On behalf of the art department, I'd like to present the following individuals with awards from our 9th grade class. Virginia Gleinert, Tim Silcock, From our 10th grade class, Michelle Worth. And Tracy Davis. From our 11th grade class, Erica Culver. And Dave Lucas. I guess Dave's not here tonight. Thank you very much.
I'm pleased to present business awards this evening. 9th grade, Outstanding Business, Angie Lazarus. Angie could not be with us this evening. Outstanding General Business, Sonja Flowers. Tenth grade, Outstanding Business, Erica Herzog. Congratulations. 11th grade, Outstanding Accounting, James Stasick. Outstanding Business Math and Outstanding Clerical, Katina Washington. I'd like to also tell you that Katina is the winner of one of our free enterprise scholarships for a week this summer, learning about the free enterprise system, which will be held on the campus of Lycoming University. Outstanding Marketing, Victoria Calvaris.
Good evening. I am very pleased to be able to present drama awards tonight, and I continually have to thank the Underclass Awards Committee for continuing to give these awards, since drama is the only non-curricular activity that's included this evening. It involves a number of hours in addition to time in school, a number of hours memorizing lines, painting sets, sweeping the stage, and a great deal of service to the school. In 9th grade, Robin Leibowitz. In 10th grade, Rebecca Braulio. And in 11th grade, Amy Nicholas, Tim Bean, and Sean Nixon. These awards are determined by a relatively strict point scale that gives credit for individual activity in specific shows as well as ongoing action.
I add to the rest my pleasure at presenting these awards this evening for excellence in English. 9th grade, Joel Staniszewski. 10th grade, Ritu Kalra. 11th grade, Glenn Martin.
I would like to present the following awards for excellence in French. 9th grade, Bethany Weiser. 10th grade, Karen Wood. 11th grade, Cynthia Bowles.
For 9th grade, Excellence in German, the award goes to Sarah Tos. At the 10th grade level, for Excellence in German, the award goes to Erin Tallardy. The 11th grade German Award for Excellence goes to Glenn Martin. For the 9th grade Excellence Award in Latin, the award goes to John Smythe. John is not with us. He's not with us tonight. For the 10th grade Latin Award in Excellence, the award goes to Michelle Kelly. and there was a slight oversight on my part. The other award for 10th grade excellence in Latin goes to Mark Riddell. Kurite.
For the 9th grade award for Spanish, we have Shane Manser. Tenth grade is Erica Herzog. And our 11th grade is Darlita Stevens.
Good evening. On behalf of the Health and Physical Education Department, it is my privilege to present students with the award for high achievement in physical education, activities, knowledge, sportsmanship, and leadership. The 9th grade winners are Bethany Weiser, Michael York. The sophomore achievers are Susan Slaker, Tim Replogle. And the juniors are Colleen Gray and Matt Barnes.
The following students are receiving awards for a cooperative and helpful attitude, and excellent and consistent work in a home economics class. In 9th grade, Excellence in Foods, Tiffany Rogers. In ninth grade, for excellence in clothing, Melanie Hucken. And I don't want to embarrass her, but she made the dress she's wearing. Our ninth grade recipient for excellence in related arts is Amy Weisinger, and she is unfortunately absent this evening. But we'll give her a round of applause anyways. In 10th grade, for excellence in the foods area, Denise Catagnas. For excellence in the child care and human development area, Deborah Volrath. In 11th grade, recipients for excellence in foods, we have two excellent recipients, Tara Cifelli and Kirsten Del Moro.
On behalf of the Mathematics Department, I'm pleased to acknowledge the awards for excellence in mathematics. Each May we go through a grueling process of trying to decide who gets these awards because we have more than one teacher teaching most of the courses, and these really are the best of the best. As far as I know, most of all of these students have averages beyond 97% in the respective courses. For excellence in algebra in 9th grade, Ellen Lee. And Beth Ann Jaworski. For excellence in geometry, Sung Lee. I happen to know Sung because he's in my geometry class, and he is truly a remarkable math student. He scored 10% better than anyone else in the midterm in geometry. In 10th grade, for excellence in Algebra 2, Lisa Lei Trong. While Lisa's coming up here, I will also tell you she's receiving the award for excellence in programming in the basic language. For excellence in geometry, Erica Herzog. And for excellence in computer programming in the Pascal language, John Iacono. In 11th grade, for excellence in Algebra 2, Keith Milkey. And for excellence in trigonometry and analysis, Elena Kuppengood.
On behalf of the music department, I'm happy to present these awards for outstanding achievement in band, chorus, and orchestra. For band, 9th grade, Mike Tramontana. 10th grade, Karen O'Brien. 11th grade, Mark Shuchuk. For excellence in choir, 9th grade, Danielle DeLuca. 10th grade, Michael McCoy. 11th grade, Michelle Dane. For excellence in orchestra, 9th grade, Linda Mark. 10th grade, Erica Toms. 11th grade, Sharon Hale. Thank you.
These are the awards for outstanding work in science. For outstanding work in 9th grade physical science, the recipient is Mayur Shaw. For outstanding work in 10th grade biology, the recipient is Richard Freeman. For outstanding work in 11th grade chemistry and advanced biology, the recipient is Wendy Smith.
It is my pleasure to present the following awards for outstanding work in social studies. In the 9th grade, Joel Staniszewski. In the 10th grade, Ritu Cholera. And the 11th grade, Glenn Martin.
Mr. Stout was unable to be here tonight. I'd like to present the Technology Education Awards for Excellence. 9th grade, Brian Epwright. 10th grade, Susan Sliker. 11th grade, Andrea Patty.
It's my pleasure to present the 9th grade honor roll. These are 9th grade students who have achieved honor roll for 3 marking periods. There are 51 9th grade students with this distinction. I would ask, please, could you hold your applause until the end of the list? Thank you. Christy Abel, Andrea Almayer, Kenneth Arabone Jr., Maisha Branch, Tiffany Bush, Kimberly Costello, Danielle DeLuca, Nina Farrell, Sonia Flowers, Michael Gotchi, Stacy Grenice, Renee Grebe, Deborah Harbaugh, Sarah Harp, Lynette Hart, Sun Hee Hong, Kimberly Howell, Markia Lovette Jackson, Beth Ann Jaworski, Cullen Barry Kirkpatrick, Virginia Kleinert, Angie Lathris, Ellen Lee, Sung Lee, Robin Leibowitz, Joseph E. Lippy III, Joseph Thomas Makovitz, Shane Manzer, Linda Mark, Christopher McGuigan, Tracy Mill, Meng Chu Nav, Nok Bixi Nguyen. William Norman. Kristen O'Connor. Kristen Rawley. Mayur Shah. Daniel Smith. John Smythe. Joel Staniszewski. Julia Stasic. Daniel Sweeney. Sarah Toes. John Michael Toda. Tuet Tu Tron. Tracy Unger. Heather Weichert. Bethany Weiser. Amy Wissinger. Kung Wu. Michael York. Congratulations to all these ninth graders.
It is an honor to recognize those students who have attained the 10th grade honor roll. Please hold your applause until the end. Kristen Arner. Michelle Augustine. Kirsten Benton. Tara Brady. Megan Clark. Valerie DiPietro regrets that she's unable to attend this evening. Richard Freeman. Diane Gennaro. Lena Goodman. Alicia Grazioli. Jeffrey Harbaugh. Amy Hartshorn. Kimberly Heaton. Erica Herzog. Suzanne Hyde. Ritu Kaura. Lynn Kohler. Deborah Levine. David Lockwood. Christina Mallon. David Marchese. Anne Nguyen. Karen O'Brien. Jennifer Asilis. Sherry Prince. Mark Raydell. Joe Savage. Susan Sliker. Cheryl Strong. Wendy Strohauer. Aaron Talardi. Lisa Lei Trung. Deborah Valrath. Let's give him a nice hand.
I'm very pleased to present the 11th grade honor roll students. These students achieved honor roll 4 times in 9th grade, 4 times in 10th grade, and despite chemistry, 3 times in 11th grade. The 11th grade honor roll students: Matthew Barnes, David Borzillo, Cynthia Bowles, Marcia Bronner, Jeanette DeBold, Kim An Doan, Peter Dooley, Glenn Martin, Douglas Ofsharsky, Peter Perez, Rupanjali Roy Chowdhury, and Wendy Smith. Congratulations. The following students in 9th grade have perfect attendance for the year: Sarah Harp, Michael Harrison, Christopher Hill, Sun Hee Hong, Ellen Lee, Matthew John Makovitz, Christopher McGuigan, Keith Merritt, Tracy Mill, Tiffany Miller, Nok Bikthi Nguyen, William Norman, Robert Painter, Carrie Parker, Edward Eric Pierce, Deidre Rhodes, Nicole Salamone, Mayur Shah, Joel Staniszewski, Daniel Thornton, Sarah Toes, John Michael Toda,
The following sophomores have perfect attendance: Jang Lai Chai, Janet Hagel, whose name does not appear on the program. She also had perfect attendance in the 9th grade. Amy Hartshorn, perfect attendance in the 9th and 10th grades. Kimberly Heaton, Derek Kafka, perfect attendance in the 9th and 10th grades. Sean Michael Leach, David Marchese. David also had perfect attendance in the 9th and 10th grades. Stephen McDevitt, Karen O'Brien, Pete Patel, perfect attendance 9th and 10th grade. Riquette Stevens, Cheryl Strong, Erica Toms, Lisa Lei Trung, and Deborah Volrath, perfect attendance in 9th and 10th grade.
The 11th grade students with perfect attendance: David Borzillo, Cynthia Bowles, Michael Catagnis, Christopher Clay, Kim An Doan, Sally Ibrahim, Tammy Forbes, Louis Greco, David Harris, Vicky Lathyrus, David Lucas, also perfect attendance in 9th and 10th grade. Glenn Martin, Christine McCarthy, Sharon Mieski, Daniel Morris, Kam Nok Nguyen, Tu Nok Nguyen, Tu also had perfect attendance in 9th and 10th grade. Leanne Noto, Nimish Patel, also 9th and 10th grade. Makia Riggins, Rupanjali Roy Chowdhury, also 9th and 10th grade. Gina Ruber, also 9th and 10th grade. Congratulations.
Before we rise and sing the alma mater together, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of the persons who worked very hard to make the Underclass Awards program possible this evening. People who worked on the program, and their names are listed in the back, and maybe you'd like to say an extra thank you if they're your teacher. We also want to thank all of the families and friends who give great support to our students. And students, don't forget to say thank you to them. Many, many teachers who care and help our students to achieve. And thanks to you students, too. You've worked very hard, and we appreciate you. You need to keep it up. And don't ever feel that it's not worthwhile. Because as one of our themes has been, education is the wind beneath your wings. Truly, education will be the wind beneath your wings, enabling you to soar and be successful. And now, Mr. Bruce Tonkin is going to accompany on the piano and will rise and join in singing our alma mater. And then please, wait a minute please. We'd invite you all to join us then in the cafeteria for some refreshments.
In all kinds of school athletics.